King and queens, I hope everybody's doing good, doing great, taking care of your health. Stand to yourself. As y'all can see by the title, by the thumbnail, what we got going on. Remember, a slow grind is better than no grind. Hit the like button, hit the hype button. Pop your issue in the comment section. I will be checking. Keep it respectful, no disrespecting. This right here is my swag. Yeah, but basketball today is completely different. SGA has changed the way a lot of people view basketball. He's making people hate basketball. More importantly, he's making people hate him. His style of play is extremely nasty, disgusting, flopping all over the place, even when nobody is touching him to sell a foul. It is the most outrageous, diabolical thing I have ever seen in my time of watching basketball. Now, you had players like Allen Iverson, Steve Francis, Steve Nash. Like, you had these players who was on the floor getting to the basket, banging with the best of them. And these guys wasn't as tall as a lot of the other players. So, you know what I mean? They had to kind of like, you know, make their way to the basket, make their way to the basket with force, still be able to take the physical contact of going in there with them bigger guys, and they still got up and they never sold a foul. Even if they complained about a foul, at least it probably actually was a foul. Versus what this guy does. It's like every time you shoot the ball, you're falling. Every time you go in for a layup, you're falling. You catch the ball when they, you know, are inbounding it, you're falling. Bro, it's just ridiculous to see. I don't care what y'all say. The man is ruining the excitement of basketball by making it WWE. But let's get into this video.
Lucas Alexander. Inside.
What are you falling for?
Inside. Rebound by Harper. 2-on-1. SGA and Caruso. He comes to get it back over Wemby. Took the bump. Hard side of the body on it. As for the Thunder, SGA got bumped. Lucas Alexander smoothly gets to the elbow. Clock had 7.
He fell and made the person that was defending him fall. Because why are you falling, brother? And it's going to be somebody in the comment section justifying this man's basketball style. I mean, if it's working, if he working this year, why?
SGA going to pull up again.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is facing a lot of criticism for his flopping and foul baiting, especially in this series against the Spurs. Last year in the conference finals, I made a video breaking down how Shai tries to manipulate the refs, so I thought I'd do it again. But instead of breaking down each...
What is that? What is that? No, we're going back. This was right. This was disgusting.
In this series against the Spurs, last year in the conference...
That was disgusting. He just failed. And you know why the refs sell it? Is because y'all keep y'all hand on him. So I'm assuming that these basketball refs are just blind. I have no idea, but I think the reason that they're calling is because but even I'm not calling that as a ref. I can't give no excuses, y'all. I don't know.
Finals.
And here's the thing, and I hope it doesn't happen, because I don't wish anybody's physical harm to be damaged. I wish nobody to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get hurt in basketball, man. These people got careers, and also too they have families. God forbid these people are unable to play basketball with their children, or, you know, even something crazier happening to where they even can't play basketball, whatever. But if he continues to do this and hurt himself, it will be his fault and his fault only. You're falling like this for no reason, bro. So if something happens to you where you fall and twist your own ankle because you're doing this, it's going to be your fault and nobody's going to feel sorry for you.
I made a video breaking down how Shai tries to manipulate the refs, so I thought I'd do it again. But instead of breaking down each flop in a specific game to determine if it's legit, we're going to look at the series as a whole and see if Shai is deserving of all this criticism. So game 1 was a hard-fought game that went into double overtime, with the Spurs escaping with the win. Much thanks to Wemby for hitting a deep 3 and willing his team to victory. The refs allowed both teams to play physical, and there wasn't much debate over the officiating. But game 2 is where the flopping really began. Shai just started falling down on nearly every shot.
And I'm not going to lie, game 6 was the other night, and I can't wait. Tomorrow is going to be game 7, which is going to determine, you know, who goes on to the finals, right? But the game the other night, the refs was letting them hoop. It was a fair game. And when it's fair game and the refs are not blowing that whistle, the Thunder don't have a chance. OKC don't got a chance. When they let them play and bang it out, y'all ain't got enough. Them Spurs is over there. Them some country, You know what I'm saying? Them street basketball playing dudes who brought it to the wood, who brought it to the arena. Yeah, you could tell them fools is banging in there. They physical. You know what I mean? They frustrating OKC. They not giving them easy play. None of that. SGA is relying on that foul, him getting to the free throw line. If he don't get to the free throw line, Spurs money line.
Tim, whether there was contact or not. This is where a lot of the criticism of Shea comes from. It's not just about the calls he gets, but it's the calls he tries to get. It's his style of play that turns off a lot of fans. When he's flopping all over the court, it's not appealing to watch, even if he's not getting the calls. If he's hunting for a foul, he's not always looking to score. The Thunder went on to win Game 2, and Shea had a great game. Game 3, Shea shot 6 for 17 and had 12 free throws, but the real highlight of that game was the Thunder's depth, where Jared McCain had 24 points, and the Thunder thoroughly outplayed the Spurs. Game 4, the Spurs got revenge and decimated the Thunder. But Game 5 is where things really took a turn. Tony Brothers got a lot of heat for his officiating.
Listen, I don't know. I'm not going to say it's his age. I'm going to say it's his ignorance. This referee right here, brother, I don't know if you need glasses. I don't know what we got to do for you, brother. But there's some calls that's really questionable that you need to have a sit down with the commissioner. You need to have a sit down with the coaches or somebody. You are on some bull crap, brother. There's no way you miss a call and you're standing right in front of it. What's going on?
In this game, the Thunder as a whole were flopping all over the court.
Ridiculous.
Shea started this game 0 of 4 with 3 turnovers. The Spurs were locking him down. But this call here by Tony was how he got his first points of the game.
Where was the foul in that?
Very little contact.
Huh? That's crazy.
In the second quarter, there was this pathetic flop by Jalen Williams where he just ran into Keldon Johnson and fell to the floor.
Where's the foul, Red? There is none.
The very next play, Jared McCain elbows.
Got the commentators even saying that was bullcrap. They like, there is no call.
Dylan Harper in the face with no call, only to draw his own foul by flopping to the ground. A few minutes later, Shea just loses his balance on an inbound and gets the call 94 feet away from the basket for more free throws. Look at this, y'all. Look. How is this a call in the playoffs? Shea got 17 free throws in this game, shooting 7 of 19 from the field. More of those free throws came from a touch foul to end the half.
Great at the line as well. A lot of free throws in this second quarter. More coming.
To start the second half, Lou Dort did his signature screen flop. He's been doing it for years. He just swings his feet right out. Middle of the third, Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren flop for calls. The whole team was looking to manipulate the refs this entire game, and it worked. Even when the call is correct, it's the constant search for fouls that makes this team hard to watch. They don't try to play through contact at all.
They don't
Any
at
little
all.
touch, and they're going flying. Late in the third, Shea does get fouled, but he didn't need to flop to the floor. There was a study that shows Shea has fallen down more than any player in the postseason by far. He falls more than prime James Harden. Half of his falls result in fouls being called. A minute later, he does it again. 30 seconds later, he does it for a third time.
Listen, I'm not taking anything away from these people's ability, with playing basketball, right? They're in the NBA for a reason. OKC, the Thunder, they have some great basketball players. They need to learn how to just play straight up basketball without selling this fake staged, you know what I mean? Propped, like, it's just filthy to watch, man. It's irritating to, even as a person that would be a supporter. Like, if I had a team and I'm just a diehard fan and I bleed the Thunder, OKC, that's my team. I bleed the blue, as you guys would say, or whatever, right? I don't know what diehard basketball fans do. I have no idea. I haven't been one in a long time. I used to play it, but I really don't too much care about any specific team. But whatever, right? That's neither here nor there. I wouldn't be able to support a team just because it's my favorite team if they did what OKC does. I get it. They're winning with doing it, right? It's getting them to the free throw line. They're getting the calls that they want, but at the same time, it's ruining basketball. Basketball is supposed to be athletic. It's supposed to be phenomenal, back and forth. It's supposed to be physical. It's supposed to be strategic, smart. It's one of those well thought out games that we want to see. We don't want to see this faking, overly dramatic basketball. Like, that's not what supporters are there for, man. And I would hate to buy one of them tickets. Go to one of them games with them tickets as high to watch my favorite basketball team flop all over the place. Like, that's just me, because I came up in an era where, like I say, Iverson, you got Kobe, you got Steve Francis. These are some of my favorite players. Why I keep saying certain names. But you got Tracy McGrady, you got Vince Carter, you got that era where they bang. We going back and forth. We grimy in here, and you bring it to the basket, expect to get touched. Don't come in here with that soft stuff. You know what I mean? You had Melo and Kobe going at it back. It was a clip that I seen that my bro sent me the other day. Kobe and Melo banging in there, boxing each other. You boxing out. That's not even a thing no more. Yeah, you box out. You reliable to dang near get tossed out. I'm telling you now, you box out now. Somebody's gonna oversell a foul. They go digital, and it's just too much.
This time with no contact, and Tony Brothers made the call from half court. The other two officials didn't.
Top into the paint and gets fouled. And the San Antonio bench is furious. And Tony Brothers just gave Mitch Johnson a technical foul.
Now again, it's not just the flops that result in fouls being called. Near the end of the fourth, with the game pretty much decided, Shea flops to the ground for the hell of it, already 17 free throws deep, and the game is finished. So there you go. Game 5 was by far the worst officiated game of the series. It was hard to watch. Tony Brothers made himself the star of the show. It's not even the biggest reason the Thunder won. Jared McCain played very well. The Thunder's depth really showed out. Wemby was not good in this game at all. The Thunder's depth really showed out. Wemby was not good in this game at all. The young Spurs guards had too many unforced turnovers. But this game did damage.
He tried to sell it right there. I ain't gonna let that slide like you got hit in the mouth, bro, on the Spurs. He be hooping too. I forget his name. I'm bad with all these dang names, man. But yeah, he be hooping. Buddy with the fro be hooping. Castle with the locks. That's one of my new favorites. I ain't gonna lie. He be hooping. He a dog out there. But yeah, buddy, I just saw that. You got hit. You got hit in the chest, and you tried to act like it was me killing me. This is crazy.
Damaged the series due to how bad the officiating was. It became the biggest story. Game 6. Shea had his water turned off and only had 3 free throws. But that didn't stop him from trying. He slowed down on open layups, searching for contact. He flopped on contested shots, looking for foul calls. He flew to the ground when he lost the ball.
Crazy.
He knocked his...
It's nasty, man. I'm not going to lie. It's disgusting. Again, like I say, if that man ain't getting to the free throw line, he not going to have a good game. If he does not just play straight up basketball, I've seen highlights of him hooping, right? With this playoff series, I haven't seen any hooping. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I haven't seen him just be no dog like Kobe. I have not seen him just be a dog like the early LeBron. I have not seen him be a dog like Jay. I haven't seen him be no dog, you know what I'm saying, like a Curry or whatever the case may be, whomever else you want to compare him to. I'm sorry. He's not getting to that free throw line. He's not going to shine unless he plays straight up basketball. Stop falling, stop flopping, stop selling, fake calls and all that bull crap. Play straight up basketball, bro. The NBA community, the basketball community does not support it. It's a nasty, ugly look. And also, too, with him being a leader of the team, this is what I don't like when y'all try to compare people. Kobe was vocal. Jay was vocal. When I watch him and he's on the sideline, he's not vocal with his team. It's not like he's uplifting them and clapping for him and talking to him. This is just what I'm seeing. When the camera is panned on him and it shows him, this is him. Why are you looking like that, bro? Uplift your team. Be a leader. Talk to them. Encourage them and motivate. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not yell at me. Elevate. Tweet her. Hey, we bleed. Yes, spread love. Not hate. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be great. Go.